Everybody's so creative. Have you made your pies yet? If you don't know how to make sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie, don't worry about it. Make yourself a Coca-Cola pie and a Sprite pie. Yeah, you heard it right. You don't have to carry those cans around dripping juice all over your carpet. Just put it in a pie form and you'll make it real fun. Add loads and loads of sugar and loads of flour in there. You want to make sure the kids are running around like crazy so they can sleep good at night. Make sure you put a lot of flour in there because you want it to turn solidified. Put yourself some vanilla extract in there just to pop the flavors a little bit. Yeah, because it's going to look different. And you want it to be very inviting for everybody. Everyone's going to be awake at this party all night long. I promise you that. Put your butter in there too. Grate your butter in the Sprite pie, but make sure you cut butter pieces up and put it in your Coca-Cola pie. There's no reason why. Just doing it for fun. Get your kids to help. They'll swear they're making something. This is going to be something fun for everyone. I guarantee you, make sure you record their faces as they're tasting this delicious pie because you want to see what they all think. I'd love to see their faces. All right, now make sure you cover it with foil because you don't want to burn that pie crust that you worked hard taking out of that freezer. See that? Peel it back now because you want that pie to bake very good. You're going to put it in there for over an hour because an hour it might not be long enough, but make sure you put loads and loads of flour. That way it'll solidify. Be very careful putting it in your oven. All right, now you want to put this on 400 degrees and you want to bake it for about an hour and a half to 265 days. However long it takes for you to get this big solid looking pie. All right, let's see how it looks. Come on out. I can't wait. This is going to be delicious. I bet you'll never drink it out of a can after this. Oh, see how different that looks? See how it still look loose? That's how you want it. You want it to be very, very loose. And then you just let it sit for about an hour and a half until it gets really solid. If you need to put it in the fridge, do that. All right, there you go. See how it looks when it cools down? It kind of looks like a beef pie or something questionable that you've never had in your life. I promise you this is brand new. You didn't try this out. You need to do it though. Look how good that looks. It looks so different. Oh, and the other pie looks like a lemon meringue pie without the meringue. See how that looks? You're going to trick everybody at the party. You're going to be the talk of the show. I guarantee you this. Oh, cut into it. Look how that looks. Is it going to come out in a full slice? Yes, it did. That's really different. It sort of looks kind of like gravy, and it probably tastes really, really sweet. Try it out and let me know how it goes. Oh, look at that piece. A little bit more flour and you would have had a really, really solid pie. Add your more sweet stuff on top and some cinnamon. Take pictures before you let everyone eat that. And make sure you send it to all your friends. How's it taste? I bet you it's delicious. Oh, everybody's so creative. Oh, look, a burger. I like burgers. So you get them and smash. It's raw. Oh, you put raw meat in the burger bun and some bacon raw and put your pickles, lettuce, tomato, onion, whatever you want on your burger. Just put it all raw and then stick it on this plate and smush it together. If you don't have that plate, just jump up in the air real high, fall down on it and let it spread as wide as your backside. Now put your ketchup and mustard all on it and roll it up like a burrito. There you go. You got yourself a bacon burgerito. And now you want to take it and deep fry it as long as you can for 5 to 75 days. And make sure it's burnt or crunchy so you can serve it to the kids. They'll be the hit of the school. I promise you that. Look!
Let's start with some cream cheese.
Of course.
Now,
always got to start with some random thing right in the middle.
And a pasta. Now, on top of that pasta, we're going to need 2 jars of Alfredo sauce.
Yep, cream cheese, Alfredo, and pasta.
Grated mozzarella cheese.
What could go wrong?
Place that right on top of that lovely Alfredo sauce. Now it's time to season everything, starting with some salt. We're also going to need some black pepper.
Can we stop acting like salt and pepper is like seasoning?
Dried basil. And last but not least, we're just going to need some dried oregano.
All right, she did a little bit of seasoning, but I mean,
minced garlic.
Come on.
We're going to need some liquid to help cook that pasta. And I'm just using about 2 cups of heavy cream. We're just going to pour that on.
Heavy cream should not be used on everything, but I feel like it is.
Of chicken stock. Last but not least, we're going to need 2 cups of shredded Parmesan cheese. Now we need a full stick of butter, which I've cut up into little cubes.
Why do you always use a full stick of butter?
Parmesan cheese.
I've been noticing this trend.
Everything get nice and creamy. And one more in the middle here. Okay.
For why not? For good measure.
And we want to bake this.
Of course you do, because your stove just doesn't work.
It's time
I've never seen you use the stove one day in your life. Why even have one?
Nice bubbliness happening in there. Oh Oh yeah, this looks great. All right, now it's time to mix all this together. You can see our cream cheese.
That is mad
And
oily.
that cream cheese mixed in with all that other cheese is gonna make this the best Alfredo pasta you've ever had.
Yep,
So we're
the
just
best
gonna
I've ever
mix
had.
everything together, get all those spices in there. So now I'm gonna take some beef spinach. I'm just gonna
What a
add that on
disappointment.
top of everything.
All right.
Then we're gonna give this another mix. And that little bit of liquid that's still in there is gonna help cook that spinach up a little bit, so it gets nice and soft.
Why is bro not talking? I just
Once your
realized.
spinach is all mixed in.
Bro's
we're gonna
always
take
saying
some
something.
Cooked chicken breasts that I've just cut up to strips, and I did season that chicken with some Italian seasoning, a little bit of salt and pepper, and just cooked it in a little bit of olive oil. Okay, and to top
I feel like
off,
this would
I'm
be
gonna
good
take
if,
the remainder
if
of
you
that
just
mozzarella cheese
just
that we
do
used.
like regular chicken Alfredo.
That all on top.
You know what I mean?
And try to cover this entire thing with the mozzarella cheese. 'Cause,
Sis,
once that melts,
how much
it's
cheese do you
so
have in your
delicious.
fridge? I wanna
So
see your
we'll be
fridge.
putting this back in the oven just for a couple of minutes. On
There
the
is so much cheese that you be putting on. I mean, I love cheese.
final test
I love
is
cheese.
Just some freshly cut.
But you do so much cheese, like cheese, oh, another layer of cheese, another layer of cheese.
And some freshness. Okay, this is gonna go back in the oven just for a few minutes on broil. We just want that cheese to get nice and melted. Okay, our pasta is all
Oh,
done.
goodness.
So let's take it out of the oven.
Lord, give me patience today. I'm gonna need it.
Look at that.
Well done.
All right, let's try to get this out and keep it all together.
You got it.
So ooey and gooey.
Ooey and gooey.
Here we go.
All right,
Cheers.
I need an honest reaction. Don't lie.
Everybody so creative. Oh, steak. I like steak. You want to make yourself some butter encrusted steak. Yep, you heard it right. I know it sounds made up, but it's not. It probably sounds like I made it up, but I didn't. So you want to get a whole stick of butter and smash it down on a big, nice, thick piece of steak. See, and get the play in it. You know how when you get older, you want to go back to your childhood? Here's one way. Get in the kitchen and just play around with your food before you eat it. Now you want to flip it over and get another big stick of butter and just press down as if you're massaging into someone's back. See how it looks like you probably wouldn't want to see that? But you're seeing it here. See how you might not ever want to see it again? Well, you can try it out. Don't judge. It's all butter encrusted. See how it looks like it might be mashed potatoes if you were just walking in the kitchen, because you probably would never think anybody would do this? But they're doing it here. So we might want to try it. Let's see how this turns out. Oh, seasoning. Taco seasoning. Oh, yeah, rip it up open by any means necessary. It's your kitchen. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. You don't have to wash your hands through this process, because you'll be touching it all through the whole process of this. Now look at that. Put that taco seasoning in because you want it to taste sort of like a fajita. If you want, put all your seasonings out of your cabinet. It doesn't matter. It's going to be delicious. All right, we got enough butter and everything in there and pressed in there enough with our bare hands. Now flip it into this hot pan on the highest heat. 3 days on. See that? See how it's bobbling? It's bobbling. Add more taco seasoning because we just didn't do enough in the beginning. See how the butter is running off to the edges of the pan? That means it's okay to put that much on there because it's not really getting to the steak. Now put the onions on the outside of the pan because you want that cast iron pan to taste oniony. See that? Flip it over. Now when you flip it over, the butter just keeps melting off for some reason. So you add more butter on. Massage it in with your fingers. Just get loads and loads of butter. I don't care how much it costs. Go down to Kiki's house. And she ain't going to give you none because it's expensive. But her cousin Keisha has loads and loads of butter because she don't have any children. Look at there. See how it looks like you probably would never do anything like that? But don't judge. You can try it. Take snapshots of this. Send this to your friends and see if they'll make it. Oh, look at all that butter. See how it's bubbling? You can make a very, very good gravy with that. See it? Burnt your cruncher? It's starting to look really good. When you take it off put it on the plate, see how you can't even tell if that might have happened in the back of the house in the restaurant? See how it looks like you might have had that before, but you don't know if you did? Oh, are you going to try? Oh, the camera flipped. Is that the real steak? No, you got Everybody's so creative. If you don't have time to stand up over the stove with all these different pots and pans to wash in the end, just do a one-pot meal. Get yourself some tortilla shells and put them in an aluminum pan. You see that? That's a big block of ground beef raw. Put it right in the middle. Dump yourself a big 5-pound piece of cheese, a big brick, right inside of there as well. Some nacho cheese, some refried beans, some salsa, and some taco seasoning, and dump it all in there. That's right. It's all going to go in one pan. Y'all don't need to be dirtying up all them dishes and bothering your kids. They upstairs playing games. They love it. And then put more taco seasoning. That way it'll be seasoned all the way through. Add your corn. You have to add your corn and add some cheese. You know why you want to add more cheese? Because it ain't going to slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. And we must have it slide down easy. See how simple this is? Now you want to orangutan punch all those ingredients together. That's right. Do it right with your knuckles. Mix it up and push, push, push. Punch like you would if you were running through the orangutan zoo. There you go. Put that brick in the middle. See how that looks? Well, the reason we put the brick in the middle is for you that don't like cheese. I know you don't like cheese, so what you do is you dip right out of the corner. Anyone that loves cheese, you dive in the middle. See that? I got something for everybody, all in one pan. Wipe your hand over top of the dish so you don't get all that crap on your floor. Now you want to pour in this liquid stuff. I don't know what that is. Now, crunch up some tortilla shells. That's right. Crunch up your taco shells and pour them right in that same dish. Because we're not doing anything separate. I don't know why they sell it separate, because I'll never cook separate again. Dump it all in there. Don't get that cardboard in there, though. You don't want a Cracker Jack surprise. Not in this dish. Throw it all in there. See how different that looks? It's supposed to look lasagna-ish, crunchish, cheese-ish, stuffish. That's how it's supposed to look. Now you want to fold it up. Put some more tortilla shells on top. Fold it up like a baby's pamper. That's right. You see how you roll it all up around their backside, all the way up to their neck? That's what you want it to look like. Look different. Now put it in the oven. And you want to crank it up to 400 degrees for 759 days. And when it comes out, I guarantee you, you're going to have a meal for all your children and your friends. I can't wait to see how it looks. See how that looks? So different. Almost just like when we put it in, just darker. See how crispy that might be if we could see it up close? Oh, that looks so simple and different. I can't wait to see what's inside the middle. Are you going to cut it for us? I don't know if we're going to see it on this video, but if you want, you can go to the page and find out what it looks like inside, because I'm done here. I know it's different inside. Cook it for 532 days and it'll crisp up for you just the way you like.